My apologies. I needed to put my iPad and my phone on Do Not Disturb. What's up, y'all? What is going on? What is going on? Let me write in this chat so you know what we are talking about as y'all are coming in. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, everybody. Let me know where y'all are coming from. Watching from. Talk about coming from. Hey. All right, let me post this and pin it so you know what we are talking about. Pin comment. Boom! Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, everybody coming in. Welcome to another session of hashtag TBTT, Tax Boss Talk Thursdays, okay? Oh, wow. All right. We're coming from other countries. Let's go. Hey, everybody coming in. So today we will be talking about March's to-do list. So if you are new to me, or if you are not, if you have known me for a long time, let me just go ahead and introduce myself to everyone. Hey, everyone coming in. I am Tatiani Favors. I've been in the taxation industry for 17 years. I am a business coach for tax professionals. I teach people how to start, build, and grow six-figure businesses, okay? Tax businesses, heavy on the business. And I can do the same for you. Definitely. I want to invite all of you all as you're coming in. Hey. And this is for the new or aspiring taxpreneur, entrepreneur, okay? Thank you so much. So tag your friends if anyone wants to start a tax business or anything like that. They would definitely want to be on this live for sure. Hey, everyone coming in. I want to direct your attention to my bio link, okay? I know that I have not been up here doing the Tax Boss Talk Thursdays in about 2 weeks, but I have been very busy with Tax Boss Academy, with making sure that the new enrollees are there. The doors have reopened up on Tuesday, which was March 1st, okay? So the doors to Tax Boss Academy are open, so feel free to join. Definitely click the link in my bio to read up on Tax Boss Academy. Essentially what it is for new and aspiring entrepreneurs. So you don't even have to be a tax professional yet. You can be just as simply an entrepreneur who is looking for a business who will get you to six figures the quickest. And that's a tax business. So I teach you how to start, build, and grow your profitable tax business. And I do that through Tax Boss Academy. Hey, everyone coming in. And this essentially Tax Boss Academy is for those people who have lives, okay? Has lives. Either you have a job, you have kids, you have other things, but we really break the tasks that you're supposed to do down into digestible bite-sized pieces so you can complete them week after week, month after month. So by the time December gets here, you're literally crossing your T's and dotting your I's, preparing for the upcoming tax season, versus, saying, okay, it's October, it's November, I want to try to get everything ready for tax season. That never works with 30, 60, even 90 days out where you have to do everything to start your business. That does not work. So click the link on my bio if you are interested. DM me if you have any questions. Also, before we get started, I am hosting a free training March 17th, which is 2 weeks from today, actually. March 17th, that is in my bio link as well. Definitely you want to be plugged into everything I have going this year. If you want to start a tax business, if you want to get six figures in your business, then I am the person you need to follow. I am the person that you need to tap into. I also have a lot of free content as well. And free products, free products for you. All of my products and services will fit any budget for sure. So definitely check out my link in my bio. Let's go ahead and get started with March's to-do list. So if you do not know, I dropped March's to-do list yesterday. And basically, I drop these lists every month. I give y'all January and February off because we're heavy into tax season at that point. But for those, so I typically start my building a tax business 10 months out. So we have 10 months until next tax season. And although some people are participating in this tax season, there's still so many people who either say, hey, I want to get an earlier start for next tax season. This tax season isn't going how I planned, or just thought about like, hey, I want to participate next year in tax season. Well, you definitely can. And I drop these monthly to-do lists, apparently monthly, of course. And essentially what they are is a free version of Tax Boss Academy, if you will. So each month I'm giving you bite-sized pieces that you are to complete that month. So again, by the time December gets here, all you're doing is crossing your T's and dotting your I's, preparing for the upcoming tax season. So let's go ahead and get started. Today, we're getting started from ground zero. Okay, today is definitely for the new tax professional, and not even the new tax professional, the new entrepreneur. Okay, the new or aspiring entrepreneur. Okay, even if you don't have any type of experience in the taxation industry, I can still teach you how to start and grow your six-figure tax business, guaranteed. So we're going to start from the basics today, okay? So the first thing on March's to-do list is, number one, name your business. How simple is that? I just want you to name your business. A business that's pandemic proof. Yep, exactly. I want you to name your business. Some people, like when I tell you, I literally give you these pieces, okay, these tasks in bite-sized pieces. I mean it. First of all, we have to name your business. What is going to be the name of your tax business, okay? It could have services and it can be whatever you like. It can be a family name. It can be whatever. People put such a huge deal on a name, okay? I remember when I came up with my first company, Sahaley Jaffa Financial Services, okay? Everyone was like, what's Sahaley Jaffa? Like, what is that? It's actually a family name that I created, and it means something to me. Even my own dad was like, that's stupid. This business is going to fail because don't nobody know what that is, but everyone knows what financial services is. You get what I'm saying? So, and that business was definitely successful. So it doesn't matter what the name of your business is. You just have to make sure that you're doing the work behind the scenes and building your brand as you should. So just name your business, okay? Just come up with the name. You know, even if you want to ask your audience on social media, if you want to ask your friends, other entrepreneurial buddies, other peer groups, you can do that. But first, come up with a name, okay? Secondly, it's all about entity formation, okay? Entity formation. I want you to decide on a legal business structure, for your tax business. When I mean a legal business structure, I mean an LLC, which is a limited liability company. I mean a C Corp, an S Corp, or a partnership. Those are the four. I do not consider sole proprietorship to be a legal business structure. Why? Because it is not a legal business structure. There's no paperwork involved. You don't have to pay any fees to have it. You literally wake up one day and say, this is what I want to do, and you start making money. But there is no separation between your tax business and you as the individual, okay? The main reason why you want to have a legal business entity is to provide that separation between you're the individual, and your company, okay? Why? Because in the event that someone sues your company, okay, they cannot pursue your personal assets, okay, your home, your car, all of that, because you are separate from your company. They can only pursue your business assets, okay? However, if you're functioning as a sole proprietorship, then they can pursue any and everything that you have. You want to protect yourself as a business. We're not functioning, as side hustles or having tax hobbies anymore. No, we're building tax businesses. And if anytime you listen to me, I am not with the mediocrity. I am not with that mess at all. Okay. And so not only is it important to have your marketing in place and your pricing and services in place and getting clients in your tax business for sure, but it's these beginning steps too that will position you as a business. Okay, as a business, you have to have your paperwork in order. And part of being respected as a business owner is actually having a business. Is actually having a business, a legitimate business, not a sole proprietorship, but one of the four: partnership, LLC, C Corp, S Corp. One of those, okay? Number 3, you want to go ahead and obtain your employer identification number, okay? Employer identification number, aka EIN, okay? So after you have applied for one of your legal business entities, and let me just say this, you typically can do so online. Hi, how are you? You typically can do so online. I'm in the state of Georgia, so I can go to the Secretary of State to get a partnership, to get an LLC, to get or a corporation, okay? And so you just have to know in your state what the authority is to apply for a business. But once you apply, you'll then receive your articles of organization if you decide to become an LLC, or your articles of incorporation if you decide to be a corporation. Once you have that, then you go ahead and go to the irs.gov website and get what's called your EIN, your employer identification number. Now, it is free $99 to do this online, okay? You can get it for the free ski. And it takes me less than 10 minutes. It might take the new person, let's say 30 minutes tops, just because you're reading through everything and want to make sure that you complete everything appropriately, okay? You want to get your EIN number. What is an EIN number? An EIN number is to a business what a social security number is to an individual. How a social security number identifies an individual. There are no two alike social security numbers. Same thing with the EIN number. There are no two alike EIN numbers because it identifies a business. So that's why you have to create your business first and then get your EIN. Okay, so you want to get your EIN because for tax purposes, when you file, when we file individually, we file Tatiani Favors and then social security number. When you file your company is Tatiani's company and then EIN number. Okay, that's how you file. And so, and in order to get other things business-wise, and we'll get into that later, you would need your EIN number. So you want to do that as well. Number 4 that's on the list. Go ahead and establish a business bank account. Okay, establish a business bank account ASAP. I know you haven't made any income, and I know you've already spent a little money because you had to spend money to become a legal business entity. You may have paid someone to do that for you. You may have already started to purchase some things for your business, whether it's coaching, whether it's a printer, a computer, or whatever. You probably already have like startup costs, but you want to go ahead and get a business bank account. Why? Because this is what smart business people do. Let me tell you, again, with the separation thing, like I was saying, how you want to separate your individual person from your business. You want to do the same with your bank accounts. You don't want to commingle in personal and business funds. And commingle is a fancy word for mixture. Okay, it's for mixture. IRS hates commingling funds. Okay, the IRS, if you ever get audited and they see that you have been commingling your funds, meaning you're paying personal expenses out of your business account and vice versa, then everything that you have expensed on your tax return, even if it's legit, they have the ability to say, we're not accepting any of this because you were doing business out of your personal account. So how do we know that this is even legit? I've seen it happen. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Ooh. So you want to go ahead and get a business bank account. Again, you don't need a business bank account because you have bank or because you've made a certain amount of money. I like to do this in the beginning because I like to get my paperwork together from the beginning. Because as you are, if you're keeping perspective time, it's March. Tax season 2023 does not start until 10 months from now. Okay. Just think of all of the different expenses that you will have from now till then that you can go ahead and reflect it into your business account. Your bookkeeping will be much easier. Your P&L statements will be much cleaner. And as a business owner, you can look in your business bank account and say, okay, this is what I've been doing. These are business expenses. You want to go ahead and create that separation ASAP. In the beginning, not when you make a certain amount of money, because I don't know who's told y'all that. But so many people say, oh, someone told me that I don't have to get a business bank account until I've made $20,000. What are you talking about? No, we do this in the beginning. So you want to get your business bank account. In order to get your business bank account, you'll need at minimum 3 things. You're going to need your articles of incorporation or articles of organization, whichever legal business entity you decided to go with, okay? You will need your official EIN letter from the IRS, and you will also need whatever bank application your particular bank has for you. And so those are the main 3 things that you will need. If you have a bank, they might want more, but those are the 3 things you mainly need. So that's why you have to build the business first, create the business, get your EIN number, because in order to get your business bank account, you will need those 2 things. Okay? Y'all with me? And number 5. And so number 5, the 5th thing is for those of you all who may or may not be participating this year in tax season, but I say shadow a tax professional if you can. If you know someone who is participating this tax season, whether it's on a small or a large scale, I say shadow them, get some hands-on experience, get into their back office and see what they're doing, what they're not doing, just to see how things are during tax season, okay? Again, and if you don't personally know someone who files taxes or prepares taxes or owns a tax business, then there are so many Facebook groups that you can join and just listen and ask questions and look at the questions and the conversations that these people are having within these groups. It's so many tax related Facebook groups that you can join. Okay. So you want to go ahead while tax season is here is to shadow someone, get that hands-on experience. If you can learn from an active tax professional, so you can start to say, okay, this is how it's going to be. Let me work this year, so next year I'll have at least an idea of what tax season is like, because tax season as a consumer is very different from tax season when you're actually in the business, okay? For sure. And so those are the 5 things that I want you all to do this month. You see how quick that is? And I'm going to review these 5 things because, again, the goal for these monthly to-do lists that I drop every month, and I always drop it during the first week of every month, is so you can have the entire month to work on these. And I posted this yesterday, so definitely go on my feed, look at this post, save it, so you can always refer back to it. But again, I like to break things down in digestible bite-sized pieces for you all. Okay, I understand life happens. And I also understand that although I'm a full-time entrepreneur, that you all might not be a full-time entrepreneur. About 60% of my audience still have a job. Okay, and so with that being said, I like to make sure that you can keep your job and still do the things that I'm saying to do on a monthly basis, so you can prepare for the upcoming tax season. That's why I start so early. Okay, hey, how are you? And so let's review this one more time. And then y'all can catch the replay. If y'all have any questions for me, definitely feel free to ask me. But let's review the 5 things that I want y'all to do this month in March that's going to put you in position for your tax business, okay? So first, decide on the name of your tax business. That's all I want you to do. Decide on a name. Pick a name. Number 2, I want you to become a legal business entity. So LLC, C Corp, S Corp, partnership. Anything but a sole proprietorship, okay? Because we're not doing that. And that is not a legal business entity. So create a legal business entity. Number 3, I want you to obtain your EIN, your employer identification number. You can go on the IRS.gov website and get that for the free ski, okay? Number 4, I want you to get a business bank account. Okay, get a business bank account. You'll need your official EIN letter from the IRS, and then you will need your articles of organization or articles of incorporation. Also, let me go back to 3 about the EIN. When you get your EIN, print to PDF. You can actually print your letter because they'll either ask if you want to print it or if you want them to mail it to you. You go ahead and print it, and you can either print it off like physically, but I always print to PDF so you can save it. Email it to yourself. You'll always have the official IRS letter so you can go open up your business bank account that day. You're not waiting in the mail for this letter from the IRS. We already know the IRS is understaffed and underfunded, and it takes them forever to do basic things now, except for send you a letter saying you owe. Let me tell you, they still on that, but everything else, it takes forever in a day for them to do. You definitely want to just print to PDF on that one. Okay. And number 5, shadow an active tax professional this season, okay? Get some hands-on experience, figure out, how it is to be a tax professional during this tax season so you can have an idea, okay? All right, y'all, I am taking questions. I know there's a bit of a delay, so before I leave, I'll give y'all time to ask your questions if you have any questions. But again, I want to invite you all to the Tax Boss Academy for sure. Click the link in my bio to learn more about it. I definitely want to invite you all to my free training on March 17th. So it is 2 weeks from today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come get this game, okay? Come get this free training. Bring your pen, bring your pad. Go ahead and register on it. Once you register, you will be a part of my list. So I'll know who are registered. You'll start receiving emails from us, and then you'll receive the Zoom link and everything when that is ready 2 weeks from today on March 17th. So you definitely want to plug into any type of free anything that I'm doing, okay? Because I gives you the game. If you have any questions for me, definitely feel free to DM me, join Tax Boss Academy, definitely register for my free training. And if I don't have any questions, I will see y'all next Thursday for another Tax Boss Talk Thursdays. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.